Welcome to Overwhelmed and Over It. If you have been struggling with a lack of confidence, this is the episode for you. I actually interviewed the most confident person I know so that I could learn how to harness more confidence in my life. Confidence is something that has desperately held me back, but I got my coach to allow me to record this session to share with you because I knew there would be so many nuggets in here that would be really, really helpful for those of you who are like me and confidence doesn't come easy. So, without further ado, enjoy this behind the scenes coaching episode with me and my favorite coach, Mr. Dom Hayes.
Question of the day.
How would you tell someone to feel more confident?
How would I tell somebody to be more confident?
Yes.
I mean, I don't know. Confidence is just a feeling, a vibe. So I guess the best way of saying like how to be more confident is be more nonchalant and not care what others' opinions would possibly be. If I had to describe it, because I'm never not caring what other people's opinions are. I mean, yes, everybody has an opinion, right? Just like everybody has ass, but like
Can you believe that for most of us, that's hard?
hearing you say that a lot and hearing some other folks say that quite often these days, I'm guessing like it has to be my reality now that that's actually like a real thing. But it is still like mind blowing to me, or no, flabbergasting to me to know that.
Look at you, big word.
Right. To know that some people actually do have like a complex and a phobia with that. Like they cannot get over that leap. That's crazy.
It's like debilitating some days.
So do you like? Is it like a crutch, like almost for some folks too? Like because therefore they cannot shift in any gears.
Is it a crutch?
Like because therefore, if you're not confident in something, then that means you would never actually do that task or do what you're needed to do to get over to the next phase of life because you're not confident in what the outcome could be.
You know what? That's actually a really fascinating way to ask that question. Probably because I struggle with it myself, so I'm going to be a little defensive, like naturally. My
Okay.
first response is like, no, it's not a crutch. Most of us are just not born with the level of just pure confidence that you have. But on the flip side, I do feel like anything that's holding you back from chasing the dreams you actually want is a choice. And you're choosing to either accept that that is your reality or you're choosing to do something about it. So if you have struggled with this for a long time and continue to struggle with it and continue to struggle with it, yeah, I think that's fair actually to say that if you feel like you have a lack of confidence and you're not doing anything about it, you're choosing for it to be your crutch for why you're not moving forward.
Man. So I guess for anybody that's listening to this right now, to move the needle forward, you need to have some type of confidence. Motherfucker.
I mean, seriously though, right? Like
Yes, seriously.
I this entire year I've done the greatest work of my life that I'm the most proud of. And so I try to go back and reflect and be like, okay, why? What was the difference this year than the other years and all of these things? And it's because I finally feel like I'm doing the work I'm meant to do. And so I look at what people really need in my space is confidence to just make a decision, keep going. Confidence to fail forward, keep going. Confidence to try something new, keep going. And I struggle a lot with like, how do I market that? People aren't going to pull out a credit card to buy confidence. Like they don't realize that's typically the thing that's actually holding them back.
I mean, essentially, everybody's buying about confidence. People use the credit cards to buy name brand clothes. People use credit to buy a name brand vehicle. People use credit to go inside certain establishments that patronize or have certain type of food and cuisine. So at the end of the day, you're spending money on confidence
But don't
or
you
ego.
think, yeah, ego, right? Because like those things are not true confidence. Like, I think about you,
Uh-huh.
whether we are broke as hell or we are riding high, you are always ridiculously confident.
Yeah, because money doesn't make you.
Right. But for those of us who,
But I should say this. Money doesn't make myself and some others like I, but some people money does make them. So that's the reason why they gravitate to they need currency. Because that is what they identify as, or that's what gives them that confidence.
if you need name brand clothes or a fancy car or a fancy house or certain vacations, whatever, if you need those things to feel confident, you're really still not pulling out your credit card for confidence, because confidence is like work you have to do on yourself for a lot of us.
Okay.
They are pulling that out to avoid that work or to do something like egotistical to make up for the lack of confidence. So that's where I'm saying I don't think
No, I see what you're
most of
saying.
us are aware enough to realize confidence is the gap between where we are and where we want to be. And it's going to be one of the hardest things to do on your own without help, like without someone cheering you on and encouraging you and giving you that boost up when you need it. So, in a way, like you do need to be investing in confidence. But how do you get people to see that that is the gap?
What is it that they perceive confidence to be? Like, what makes, oh, that's somebody's confident? It's the way they carry themselves. Is it the way they look? Is it the way they might possibly smell? Like, wow, it smells like confidence.
Okay, total side note though,
Hmm.
when you got lost in the frozen breakfast aisle at the grocery store today,
Yes.
there was a lady who went down the chip aisle and
Uh-huh.
then where I was at to get the chips for the kids, and then she went down your aisle, so I
Right.
was like following her scent.
Uh-huh.
She smelled heavenly.
See, so that's a form of confidence. Like, well, I know I smell good.
Yeah.
Confidence. Oh. Oh, this is great. Oh, that's hilarious now. If that's the case. But I mean, yeah. 'Cause I guess you got to figure out what the brain resonates as something being a form of confidence. You know how like people say, if this word had an image, it would be this. So that's like, no. If confidence had an image, what would confidence look like? And then I guess you gotta fucking multiply that by 341 million people that's in America, and then figure out how all those brains, what they view somebody as being confident looks like. That's a big rabbit hole, and I'm sure it's like a needle in a haystack. But I'm sure a lot of brains are all going to stimulate and come back to something being materialistic. So it'll probably go back to being like they're registering confidence by what somebody probably has acquired or what they have or what popularity they have is what majority of people are going to go off of the confidence radar. Versus other people like, okay, this person might be confident because therefore they believe in themselves, or this person might be confident because therefore they're just smarter than others, or this person might be confident because therefore she smells heavenly when she walked down aisle number 8 on a frozen food aisle. Or like, when I had confidence when I just whooped up the baddest beef and broccoli bowl. Side note, Panda Express, y'all need a recipe? Come holler at your boy. Uh,
We were literally chanting, "No more panda, no more
no, we
panda."
were not chanting that. It was fuck Panda Express what we were chanting over here with Little John playing in the background. Because that was just bomb diggity. Yes, I just showed my age. And there's a hyphen in that too. Yeah, bomb, then hyphen, then diggity.
Okay,
What's up?
this just reminds me.
What
You know how
reminds
we
you?
always talk about your social media and my social media are two completely different worlds?
Yeah, because I feel like your social media or like your individual and caliber of social media, it's like Frank Sinatra music just playing constantly 24/7. It's like elevated music, like uppity elevated music, like Orange County, like, oh yeah, da 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 da. Your social media, like the things that y'all have up for sale, the conversations that you all discuss, the like even just comedy, like that creative comedy is like, is this really funny? And then on the flip side of the spectrum is my stuff.
Well, I'm gonna educate you.
Oh, educate me. Or as they should say, educate me.
I almost said that.
Yeah, almost said that, right? Yeah, then that would be like, what she say right there? That would be, oh my gosh. Oh, can you see the wildfire effect?
Okay, but no, seriously, I have to educate you on something because I think this
Yeah,
is gonna
come on,
blow your mind,
educate me.
and I want the response to be recorded.
Oh, here we go.
But first, I want to thank our sponsor, Jovi, for helping us get this episode out the door. Those magnetic building blocks literally and figuratively brought this episode to life because it kept our girls busy building while we were recording and helped keep my mind focused while I finished editing this episode for you. Thank you, Jovi. The link to purchase your set of magnetic blocks is in the show notes.
So you said there's a hyphen in there, right?
Mm-hmm.
On LinkedIn right now,
There's a hyphen in where?
for the last several weeks,
You been what?
not me, there has been a literal anger bitch fest.
About hyphens?
They're called M dashes.
Oh,
EM dashes.
dashes?
M dashes.
M dashes, so the E is silent. Okay, so M dash. Oh wow, how dare you M dash me?
Like literal rage fest. People being so angry because they say if you have an M dash and in your writing, you wrote everything with AI.
So now if you have an M dash and you're writing, you wrote everything with AI.
It blows my mind. Is your life that fucking unsatisfying?
That you really gotta critique and QC somebody or QA for some of y'all to see if they use AI?
Yeah.
How dare you use AI? How dare you be resourceful? How dare you go on Google? Oh, you don't know that word? How dare you go search that up?
How dare you be a problem solver?
I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Don't you ever do that such again. Oh my God. I tell you, you can't. People are people, and
Yeah, there's a lot of people are people in right now.
Boy, you, some of y'all are just a special type of special. Oh, buddy. Oh, I can't wait to go tomorrow to work. Can't you believe what that sapsucker did?
Yeah.
What did he do? He M dashed me. The audacity, the M dashed me out of all people. What's the sound effect that goes with that? M dash me. Like what? Watch out now before I M dash you. Like, get the fuck out of here. You know what? That's really what I need to question or ask the question about. What type of employee would I be if I had to work in a desk setting job site?
I can tell you one type of employee you would be unemployed. Dominic.
Billy Bob said, what? Man, if you don't get your
The passive aggressive, I think, is what would just send you over the edge because you're so blunt that people who like to beat around the bush, like they just don't have any room to play in your sandbox. You're like, you just gotta go. But like, it's stupid shit. Like, we don't like when the office smells like fish. So instead of telling Dom who he eats up fish every day, you're really fucking up my vibe by smelling up the office all day. They'll put a paper on the refrigerator that says, according to HR, as of today, we no longer are allowed to have fish for lunch.
Yeah.
And you know, it's like one person who's eating that.
And that's like a constant thing, right? I mean, in today's era, probably not that too terrible. But like the individuals a little bit like 10 years, 12 years, and 15 years older than us, I'm certain they had to go through that crap.
Oh, it still happens today.
Seriously? That's what I'm saying. Like for a younger generation, like 40s and younger type environment, I'm not seeing it happen because I think more people just more blatantly upfront and honest like that. But like for your older crowd, like your senior citizens, like your AARP members, which I can't wait to get there. But like those individuals and older, yes, because therefore a lot of them know how to be upfront and blunt and honest. They had to go about being like a candy ass about it, like settled assholes. Like, we yeah, I wish I had a camera rolling on my face so you can have that face. Like, we have come to an agreement in terms that we're just not liking some of the changes going on, this, that, and the third, and we just want to do a little reorg. Can you just tone down bringing the fish in all the time? Like, we could just have one fish day of the week. Not like every day you got to eat fish, but just like, maybe a Tuesday, every other Tuesday, you don't eat fish. Versus like, on the flip side of the coin, like, the urban community, hey man, like the fish, that's stop. Finito. Like, you got this place smelling like fish and grits every dang on day. I feel like y'all seen fish by the order number one, heavy on the chips on the side. Make sure I get 2 things of tartar sauce. Like, no, I don't want my office smelling like that. And then for you, like, oh, okay, cool. My bad, dog. My bad for bringing in the fish. But like, that's when they be like, every time at the job sites, right? They be like, you got to be more professional with the customers. That's the one thing they say. You got to be professional. Got to be professional. Got to be professional. But at the end of the damn day, the biggest deals get done by people that just like people. So they sign a contract because they just genuinely like that person, or they sign a contract because they know that individual is going to get that job done.
Yeah.
It's not off of the professionalism. It's about, I'm hiring this person to do a task. And I know once I hire them to do this task is going to get done. It's going to get done to my liking. So I don't care they damn cook fish 8 times a damn day. As long as the work is getting done, I am happy.
Man, one of my favorite LinkedIn friends, he runs a company called Rebel Sales Leaders.
Did he M-dash you?
No, he doesn't M-dash you. He buys these little, look at me, they're like handheld sized trash cans. Like, they look like our trash cans that you put on the street, but it's handheld size.
Okay.
And a crumbled paper, and goes and drops it off on people's desks.
It tells them they trash.
He wants them to call them, and he has like the highest success rate of cold outreach because he's doing these, like,
he sent him a trash can.
That, or he does an empty donut box that was like, I bought these donuts for you, but you won't return my call, so we can't have our meeting for our donuts.
Oh my gosh, he's in dashing. He ain't M dashing. He is Negro dashing them. Like, here. Oh yeah, since you just opened that box, how about you just go ahead? Like, can you imagine that happening for everything in life?
No, please no. Avoidance is how I cope with things. I don't need shit jumping out at me.
Oh my, can you imagine, like, if that was like the answer to everything? Like, if you want to go buy a car and be like, oh yeah, by the way, here's the empty box, you didn't get approved for it. Like, what? Like, whoa. Like, excuse me? No crumbles, no nothing, no, just empty box. Like, walking down the altar, kiss the bride, and empty box. Like,
do you? I don't.
Yeah, right. Like, what? I just got rejected with a Krispy Kreme empty box. Popeye $6 box. I ain't got no biscuit in here either. Oh man,
she done ate the biscuit and left
too, and drank all the fruit punch. Oh, you just been inbox. Yeah, man, fuck the M-dash. You've been in-dash.
Oh god,
that's hilarious.
I'm dying.
M-dash. I learned something new today. I can't wait to go say this shit tomorrow. Have you ever been M-dash?
Please, I need you to record somebody when you do it.
What? I'm asking anybody in the office. Have you ever been to M-dash? That's like the worst feeling ever, right?
You got the act all ready to go.
Yeah, worst feeling ever. It was brutal. I felt like my heart was ripped out of my chest. I was M-dash last night.
Like, people literally feel that way about what other people write on the internet. I don't understand it.
Yes, it's just It's been like that for quite some time. It's nothing different than newspapers and journalists writing things or analysts or editors. I mean, it's nothing different. It's just on social media now. So now, from a figure of speech, of course, in a rinky dinky little small little town, it used to just be local intel. Now, since it's mass media now, it could be seen over in Beijing, China. So Miss Susie Q's dang on potato salad now has raisins in it, and now it gets worldwide global news. And now everybody's like, "Oh, that's hideous," and you're gonna read all 19,000 comments of people saying potato salad is awful with raisins in it, and then you have a million people watch those reviews, like, "Man, that potato salad got raisins? Oh, that's awful." How you know it's awful? You never had it before. Well, 19,000 other people say it's awful, so I know it's awful. And then it just has that
It's a
wildfire effect.
snowball, yeah.
You
Or
like,
a wildfire, yeah.
you
That's a good way
like,
to say it.
damn, dog. But it's shit like that. And then you just put that in every single subject across the world in whatever language. And I mean, dude, at this point, like, hell yeah, that's a crutch to just society where people don't want to make failure or make a mistake because they know they're going to get crucified for it.
Okay, but I just have to feel great to say, side note, we don't put raisins in none of our casseroles or potato salads over here.
Please. Now, you know, I've had family members show up. I love them dearly. I'm not going to air their names out. But please, future reference, leave the raisins on the aisle.
Don't even put them in the cart.
Don't even put them in the cart. I don't know who eat raisins and potato salad. I'm not knocking you, and this is a judgment-free zone. But please don't have that come inside the house. Now, you want to bring a casserole that you know you feel like that's your thing, and like, you know, hey, we'll accept those. We know we do the pineapples with the dang sweet potato souffle. I will accept that. Just make sure you add some, you know, caramelized marshmallows and some brown sugar in it. That in the vanilla extract, add a little black pepper and a little salt in there. Himalayan salt that gives it like the more like a good flavor. But all right, now fat kid came in. But yeah, so we accept that. Like, you know, you bring in the green bean casserole. Yes, that's acceptable too with the fresh onions on top. Yes, yes. If you want those little mushrooms in it, I don't mind it. But she does not like mushrooms, so that's something that she's not gonna want to do. But
I don't need green bean casserole anyway.
Oh, you don't? But your mom makes a pretty damn solid one. I don't know how you don't eat green bean casserole. That's one thing I'd be like, oh yeah, sure I am, sure I am. Love it.
That, and she's very proud of her collard greens.
Oh, collard greens? Oh, what? I don't know. I never had a collard greens. Your mom make collard greens?
Yeah, she does.
Oh, what she put in there? Does she use
I
like
think a smoked neck bone?
That's
Does that sound
with
right?
the neck bone? Yeah, it does sound right. Oh shit, sure. Get them, Lovey. I ain't never had a collard greens. I want to try them.
Okay, I'll tell her next time we're there.
Cause like back in the day, we used to use old like bacon grease and put in the collard greens. Or if you didn't have like chicken bouillon cubes or stuff like that seasoning, and then like some people like it spicy too, so they put like some type of Cajun or like some type of peppers in there to spice it up. Then they add like either like ham or like some type of pork or your smoked neck bones, and go from there. Now I'm sure there's some folks out there in Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama that probably put like chitlins or ham hocks or something crazy in there. But like, yeah, for us folks that don't go in the true deep, like take my soul away when I eat soul food, yeah, those other first three things I named are quite suitable.
Oh, we're lost.
No, not lost. Just highly inquisitive.
We've made Thanksgiving dinner.
We made Thanksgiving dinner. We don't talk
I've
about
M-dashed you.
Yeah, you M-dash me. I just got M-dash today. N-M, element O-P. Yeah, got all them dashes. Talked about the question of the day.
You never came up with your question of the day.
Because I don't.
You don't have one.
I really don't.
Not curious about anything today.
Curiosity killed the cat.
You're always curious.
Yeah, but I'm like curious on like fun trivia facts. So like if it's something like you might say, and I'm like, oh wow, let me know the meaning about that. Or like if it's something that I catch on TV or something that I catch on the radio or something like that. But oh yeah, all right.
All right. Well,
Like,
I educated you on
M dash.
White
See?
people arguments on LinkedIn today.
I wouldn't even say white people. It's a caliber person. So it's usually your top tier 1%ers.
Mm.
You know, the people that like to put themselves in the upper echelon. Like they ain't millionaires or billionaires, but they think of themselves highly like, oh,
their way is the only way.
Right. I don't, I have a nice little nest egg. I don't, if I do lose my job today, I can go maybe 6 months to a year without having to look for work. Those type of individuals.
Your friends and neighbors.
Yeah, your friends and fucking neighbors. A prime example. Which, if you haven't seen that show, I suggest you get Apple TV or borrow your family members' login. You should watch it. It's very educational. Some of it's also not practical because it's like these folks live in $20 million homes. There ain't nobody inside this house. No maid, no nothing, no gardener, no butler, no nothing.
Boy.
No pool, no nobody, no housemaid. Oh, I already said that. House manager. There we go. There's no M manager. Nowhere.
But yeah, I do like that show a lot. It feels very validating for a lot of the ways I feel like we've looked at life.
Oh, what do you mean we, like the mass?
No, me and you.
Oh, you gonna put me in there? Okay. How you think of it?
I mean, I just think that
don't you M dash me.
we did all the things we thought we should do to be successful, to have a good life, to raise our kids in a positive manner.
Oh, there's that confidence. What confidence looks like.
Yeah, I mean, in a lot of ways, I actually do feel like...
Well, damn. Look at how we just circled back around.
We're not going to be able to hear you because you got your dang mic all up under your neck while you're scratching your head.
Sorry, I'm over here scratching my head and rubbing my stomach at the same time. Can you pat your head and rub your stomach at the same time?
Fun fact, he can.
Huh?
He's doing it. But I do think, like, being a parent, while
I can't do it with my left, though. I'm better. Oh, I can do it with my right, but I can't do it with my left.
And rubbing at the same time. Patting in a circle. Throw your pats in a circle.
Oh, no. But I can do it with the right.
That's funny. Can you write it all with your left hand?
I don't know. I've never tried.
You've never tried?
Mm-mm.
You were never curious to try that?
Nope. Some things curiosity never struck me on.
I was always curious that I got in a motorcycle accident and I had to use my left for a long time.
Got him, buddy.
The universe is always listening.
Mm-hmm. You curious? We're going to let you know what you're curious about. Yeah.
You know what? I may be able to write with my right hand or my left now, thanks to that motorcycle accident, but my goodness, have I always still struggled with managing my freaking to-do list. I have carried every planner in the world. I've tried every AI tool. I've tried every calendaring tool, time blocking productivity hack, and I still failed miserably. Until I put everything I learned all of those years together and put it together inside the Productivity Quickie. You can plan your entire week in the next 5 minutes if you go to gabshayes.com/prodquickie and get your free Productivity Quickie where you can just brain dump and have your plan done for you.